What happens when a city holds its breath for 32 years, waiting for a moment that seems almost impossible? What happens when that moment suddenly sits just 9 innings away? Toronto is about to find out. The Blue Jays are one win away from reclaiming baseball's ultimate prize, and the entire nation is watching. Stick around, because what's happening right now in Toronto hasn't happened since 1993. And what it means for this team, this city, and this fan base goes way deeper than you think. Hello, Jays Nation. Welcome to Blue Jays News Today, your go-to spot for the latest Toronto Blue Jays updates. Can you feel it? Can you feel that electricity in the air? Because right now, Toronto is on the edge of history, and we're breaking down everything you need to know about Game 6. If you're as pumped as we are, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss a moment of Jays history in the making. Let's set the stage. Wednesday night at Dodger Stadium, the Toronto Blue Jays absolutely dominated the Los Angeles Dodgers with a convincing 6-1 victory. That win pushed the Jays to a commanding 3-2 series lead in this best-of-7 World Series. The math is simple but beautiful. One more win, and the Commissioner's Trophy comes home to Canada for the first time since Joe Carter's legendary walk-off homer in 1993. Game 6 is scheduled for Friday night at 8 p.m., right here at Rogers Centre in front of what will be a sold-out, electric crowd. If the Jays can't close it out Friday, we'll see Game 7 on Saturday. But honestly, does anyone in Toronto want to wait that long? The victory in Los Angeles wasn't just about the scoreboard. It was about momentum, confidence, and showing the baseball world that this Blue Jays squad isn't just happy to be here. They're here to finish what they started. After dropping Game 4 and feeling the pressure of a tied series, the Jays responded exactly how championship teams respond, with dominance, precision, and the kind of performance that makes you believe destiny might actually be real. Now, let's talk about what this means for Toronto and for Canada. Superfan Justin Pang hit the nail on the head when he said this playoff run brings the country together at a perfect time, especially given the current tensions with the United States. Sports have this incredible power to unite people, to give us something bigger than ourselves to rally around, and right now, from Vancouver to Halifax, millions of Canadians are wearing their Blue Jays gear with pride. This isn't just about baseball anymore. It's about national identity, about proving that Canadian baseball matters, about showing that the only MLB team north of the border can stand toe-to-toe with anyone and come out on top. For fans like Faye Dietrich, who's been supporting the Jays since their 1977 debut, this moment carries the weight of nearly 5 decades. She said winning it all in Toronto would be an uproar, and she's absolutely right. Think about what it would mean to clinch a World Series at home, in front of your fans, in your building. The last time the Jays won it all, they did it on the road in Philadelphia. As iconic as that moment was, there's something special about celebrating championship glory on your own turf, and that opportunity is exactly what awaits on Friday night. Let's put this in perspective. The Blue Jays won back-to-back World Series championships in 1992 and 1993, becoming the first and only Canadian team to win baseball's ultimate prize. That 1,993 team featured legends like Carter, Roberto Alomar, Paul Molitor, and Dave Winfield. For 32 years, that's been the standard, the benchmark, the golden era that every subsequent Jays team has been measured against. Multiple generations of fans have grown up hearing stories about those championship teams, but never experiencing that glory themselves. Kids who weren't even born in 1993 are now adults with their own families, still waiting to see their team hoist that trophy. How does this current team compare? They're forging their own identity, building their own legacy, and doing it with a style that's uniquely theirs. While we can't compare individual players without more roster details, what we can say is this: championship DNA looks the same across eras. It's about performing when the pressure is highest, about believing when doubt creeps in, about finding ways to win when winning is all that matters. So, what happens next? Friday night will be absolute chaos at Rogers Centre in the best possible way. The building will be shaking from the first pitch to the final out. Every swing, every pitch, every defensive play will carry the weight of 3 decades of waiting. If the Jays can execute their game plan, maintain their composure, and play the kind of baseball that got them here, we could be witnessing history before midnight on Friday. The champagne is on ice, the celebration plans are ready, and an entire nation is prepared to erupt in celebration. But if the Dodgers force a Game 7, then Saturday becomes the biggest sporting event in Canadian history since who knows when. Winner take all, everything on the line, one game for all the glory. Either way, Toronto is about to experience something unforgettable. One win. That's all that stands between the Blue Jays and immortality. So here's my question for you, Jays Nation. Where will you be watching Game 6? Are you confident the Jays close it out Friday, or do you think we're headed to Game 7? Drop your predictions in the comments below. And don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to Blue Jays News Today, and turn on those notifications because history is happening right now, and you don't want to miss a single moment. Let's bring it home, Toronto!